Hi, my name is Crystal Olavaria, and I'm the Career Conversationalist. Thank you for joining me today. We're having a little bit of Google technology challenges, but that's okay. We are going to keep going. So today's topic is, has your child ever spent the day with you at work? Discover the advantages of Bring Your Child to Work Day. Avoid years of missed opportunities to spend extra time with your child. Learn how to help your child get the most out of the experience. There was a time when people would have laughed at the idea of Bring Your Child to Work Day. Children used to work for free in their family's business as apprentices. This is how skills and knowledge were passed down from one generation to another. When children were young, they worked in the business, and as they matured, they began to work on the business. This is how family businesses grow incredibly large over the generations. As these companies expand, they provide jobs to non-family members. However, you do not have to own or operate your own company in order to bring your child to work with you. Many employers will allow you to bring your child to work because it may inspire your child to want to work for their company in the near future. Discover the advantages of Bring Your Child to Work Day. First, let's look at the situation from a child's point of view. Let's say you work in an office setting. To your child, your corporate office looks like a cubicle maze from a game. It is easy to get lost because the offices look so much alike. They all have a swivel chair and a desk, which are much cooler than the desks and chairs at school. Everyone has a computer and a phone. The employer provides pens, paper, sticky notes, staplers, and other things that you normally have to pay for during back to school shopping. You can take breaks pretty much when you want. You can buy candy and soda from the vending machines, which is restricted at school as a measure to reduce child obesity. The cafeteria has microwaves and refrigerators, and you can go off campus to buy your lunch. After you go home, you don't have hours of homework. Also, you don't have to prepare for tests. You are expected to dress up when you go to work, and therefore you have the perfect excuse to go shopping for clothes and accessories. Also, as an added bonus, you get paid to be there. After the novelty of working environment wears off, your child will begin to wonder, why do so many adults dislike their job? It is better than spending time at school. I don't understand why I'm being given a tour around the office. All these departments look the same. What's the difference between accounting, marketing, and buying offices? Why does your boss have a bigger office than you? Why do you need a college degree when all you do is sit in front of a desk, when you sit at a desk in front of a computer all day? I have an algebra, biology, and Spanish test this week. Why do I need to learn these things? All day, I didn't hear anyone talking about coefficients, exponential expressions, complex fractions, osmosis, cells membranes, mitosis, or speak any other language but English. The following year, your child goes to work with you. This year, your child thinks, so what do you do at a computer all day? What types of responsibilities do you have? Why do you have to dress up for work? How often do you go to meetings? Do you like your job? The year after that, your child goes to work with you again. This year, your child asks, what types of programs do you use on your computer? Did you learn how to use computer aid design program while in college? Who decides what types of projects you work on? Why did you pick this career? Are you satisfied with your career? Being in a work environment prompts your child to ask career questions. At first, your child may passively observe and then ask themselves questions. Then, your child begins to ask themselves more specific questions. And then, your child will ask you personal questions. Your child does not learn just about your job. Your child also learns about you. Avoid years of missed opportunities to spend extra time with your child. You tell your child, enjoy your childhood because once you become an adult, there's no going back. Likewise, you should be enjoying your child's childhood because once he or she becomes an adult, there is no going back. As your child grows up and goes out with his or her friends more frequently, participates in sports, courts a boyfriend or girlfriend, and so on, the less time he or she will have available to hang out with you. When your child graduates college, gets married, and has children, again, your child will have less time to hang out with you. Therefore, it is important to realize that when your child is young and has fewer responsibilities, your child has more time to hang out with you. The goal isn't just to spend a lot of time hanging out with your child. More accurately, the goal is to create a life full of loving memories, to experience new things together that prompts new conversations that lead to a deeper, more meaningful relationship. Since your child is your whole life and work is such a big part of your life, why would you want to keep the two separated? You can help your child get to know you better by exposing him or her to your world at work. You can go out to lunch together to celebrate the day. Give your child something to look forward to next year. Learn how to help your child get the most out of the experience. Typically, for things like Bring Your Child to Work Day, the more planning involved, the better the experience. However, no one is saying that you have to do all the planning. There's a growing movement where more employers, parents, and educators are working together each year for Take Our Daughters and Sons to Work Day that takes place every year in the spring. I suggest that you go ahead and check out their website and find out about next year's event. However, you do not have to limit yourself to only bringing your child to work on one specific day a year. If you work for yourself, I suggest you plan a day and time sooner rather than later. If you work for someone else, then I suggest you talk to your employer. I also encourage you to read or scroll through the slides of Forbes' article, The Do's and Don'ts of Take Your Kids to Work Day. The article begins with, on the fourth Thursday of each April, more than 37 million Americans at over 3.5 million workplaces participate in Take Our Daughters and Sons to Work Day. This article provides 15 great tips. My favorite tips are tips number 3, 5, and 6. I will add my own comments to build upon the great advice Forbes provides. For tip number 3, make it a lunch date with your coworkers and friends and have a conversation already planned. 5. Develop deeper relationships with family and friends. Who do you know that you can trust with your child? What types of jobs do they have? Would they be willing to take your child to work with them? 6. Be a part of the community and help your child's friends. Every child needs guidance. The more opportunities your child has to go to work with you, family members, and with family friends, the more exposure your child will gain to the workforce. Being in such environments creates awareness and prompts your child to ask a lot of questions. Questions are good because they lead to meaningful conversations. You have the opportunity to share your career story and pass on the wisdom you have gained over the years. To help your child gain the most from the experiences, you can become a part of the community that is actively engaged in taking our daughters and sons to work. You can help the community by being willing to take your children's friends to work. You can provide guidance to other children while making the experience more memorable for your child. Where is your calendar? Go mark the fourth Thursday of April as Take Our Daughters and Sons to Work Day. Bonuses. To expand upon the conversation of family businesses and how each new generation can build upon the preceding generation, check out the history of the following 3 companies. 1. Martinelli's gold medal since 1868. Drink your apple a day. Martinelli's Gold Medal Premium 100% juices are made from the finest varieties of U.S. fresh-grown apples, blended to achieve a perfect balance of natural sweetness and tartness with no added sugars or preservatives and pasteurized for purity. 2. Heimendinger Cutlery Company since 1861. Carl's favorite business-related quims are Knives of Our Lives, Leave It to Cleaver, Where the Sharp Things Are, The Slice is Right, I'm the CEO, the Chief of Everything Officer. 3. S.C. Johnson since 1886, a family company. We've been making trusted household brands for more than a century, from the products we've created to the planet we share. We're working together for a cleaner, healthier, better homes for families everywhere. For additional examples of family businesses that have continued to thrive throughout the generations, check out Forbes' article, Best Family Businesses. The article includes links to 15 privately held family companies, 15 oldest privately held family companies, and 15 largest privately held family companies. Thank you so much for watching today. I just want to say that if you really enjoyed this presentation, then I encourage you to go to the website grabyourfreegift.com/Crystal O, CRYSTALO, and go ahead and grab your free gift about the where, how, and what of preparing for college. And you will receive weekly emails with a blog post, an inspirational quote, and bonuses. And I encourage you to create a file in your email system, !career conversationalist. This way you can easily access and know where to find this information for when you want to listen to it. I know that there's going to be specific episodes that you're going to gravitate more to based upon where you and your child are in this journey. So you definitely want to have someplace you can easily access those. And then I just also want to thank Google for all the technologies. I know that today we've had a couple of hiccups as far as the lower thirds and doing other things. So I just want to say, I still really appreciate this system. Google Hangouts is being used as the broadcasting platform. And if you're not able to check out the live version, then the replay will be made available on YouTube. So you can certainly check that out. So once again, thank you so much for your time, and I'll look forward to our paths crossing again soon. Take care.